Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. So, Diddy's up to speed on this insane claim, right? It appears as though it's transforming into a ceaseless, exciting ride. The federal authorities continue digging and finding more tangled wrecks to figure out. Yet, amidst this show, heaps of people incorporating celebrities are ringing in with their opinions about Diddy's alleged obscure dealings and presently think about who's joining the party. As a matter of fact, Justin Bieber reports recommend that he's moving forward to spill his considerations. All in all, Diddy's legitimate adventure, insane stuff. Yet what precisely did Justin Bieber come to be familiar with Diddy? Their relationship has been the subject of various hypotheses and bits of gossip. Diddy's busy once more, and this time it seems like we have an unmistakable view. Everybody realizes what the supposed attendee went through, and the things Diddy purportedly caused him to do, yet insufficient individuals discuss the damnation. 15-year-old Justin Bieber supposedly needed to persevere too well. In this video, we will enlighten you regarding the freshest gossip that Justin has supposedly uncovered about how Diddy purportedly emailed him. Yet, we should begin from the very start. It was a period where I was tasting lean and I was popping pills. I was doing shrooms. Unquestionably, one of the most clear indications of Diddy being viewed as manipulative is the point at which a previous craftsman under his direction communicates disappointment. This is unequivocally the situation with Macy, a previous teammate. In an impending video, you can see Mace noticeably furious and baffled by Diddy. Simply watch for yourself. Yo, I did this discussion about how he needs a receipt. We should begin with your mom. Your mom got the receipt, everything is in your mom's name. Various specialists, including Usher and Justin Bieber, have been associated with Diddy's dubious activities. These disclosures have become visible in the midst of a claim delivered by Cassie in 2013. The claim charges that Diddy coordinated a progression of occasions alluded to as oddities, prompting huge harm to lodgings and adding up to a huge number of dollars as per the legitimate documentation. Cassie, entrusted with planning these get-togethers, was told to get male members through different means, including sites and escort administrations, in view of explicit standards. Diddy purportedly requested these experiences, consistently marking them as our thing and stressing the significance of the secrecy and graciousness needed. Yet Cassie, who looked for the large, dark Cassie, asserted that a progression of disrupting occasions, alluded to as oddity-offs habitually, happened in suites across different settings, remembering the Trump Global Inn for Columbus Circle, the Beverly Slopes, the London Inn in Los Angeles, and a few intercontinental lodgings across the country as per her cases. Diddy's help worked with these occasions by giving things, for example, child oil and ointment. The claim states that Mr. Brushes reliably provided Miss Ventura and the Soror with critical measures of substances previously, and during the period when Miss Ventura was purportedly regulated, unreasonable portions of them were driving her to disassociate during these horrible experiences. It purportedly became standard to get IV liquids as a result of a desire to recuperate from the extreme substances controlled by her. She affirmed that Diddy would teach her to pour bountiful measures of oil over herself prior to guiding her, and the others present Mr. Combs' purportedly offered remarks. For example, grabbed that enormous dark bullet mark bullet and scrutinized her on how it feels as he directed her activities. Supposedly, Diddy used his telephone, PC, and tablet to record the oddities regarding it as an individual task and change the lighting as needed. Puffy Brushes, a veteran in the music business with a vocation spanning more than 30 years, has for some time been related to bits of gossip about facilitating all-men gatherings. It is guaranteed that Diddy enjoyed a drawn-out 48 hours with Justin Bieber when the pop sensation was as yet a teen, given Diddy's disputable past, including teen young men. Concerns have been raised about his cooperation with Justin. Reports propose that Diddy exhibited a Ferrari to Justin and made commitments to permit him to drive it once he turned 16, in spite of Justin being just 15 around. Further, there are claims that Diddy offered Justin a house that was evidently accessible to him when he turned 18. Better believe it. So when you turn 16, you understand what I'm talking about? I will allow you to see you each time. It is no doubt going to be yours. It's vital to note that there is, as of now, no substantial proof supporting these charges except that they really do bring up issues about Diddy's inspirations driving sumptuous gifts. Theories recommend that these activities might have been pointed toward including Justin Bieber in possibly age-unseemly exercises. underscoring the need for appropriate parental direction for youthful VIPs, especially in possibly weak circumstances, becomes essential. Usher ensuing associations with more established men, for example, Karl Lund, have additionally provoked requests. In November 2020, Vanity Fair revealed that Minister Karl Lund, a notable strict figure related to the superstar who regularly visited Slopetune Church, ended the congregation, which has drawn in not-so-familiar figures, for example, Kourtney Kardashian. Chris Pratt and the VIP couple Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber unveiled that Lund had administered the submersion function for the Bieber-Baldwin pair. I can talk about my own life. God has never called me at a great time. On November 4, 2012, Hillsong Church gave an authoritative explanation, declaring the end of Minister Karl Lund. The proclamation referred to continuous conversations about administration issues, breaks of trust, and the new exposure of moral disappointments as the explanations behind Lund's excusal, although the assertion didn't give nitty-gritty data about the idea of the ethical disappointments. Lund attention to the circumstances on his Instagram account in a post highlighting a photograph of himself. Laura and their 3 kids conceded that I was untrustworthy in my marriage, the main relationship in my life. This disappointment is on me and me alone, and I assume complete ownership of my activities, in spite of the pessimistic exposure encompassing Lund, who was already a successive subject of newspaper titles because of his dear fellowship with Bieber. The profundity of their association has become apparent while Lund, and they have acclimated to having VIP companions. His relationship with the Canadian-conceived pop star appears to have had a more significant effect in spite of the pessimistic exposure, especially because of his dear kinship with Bieber. The profundity of their association has become obvious, while Lee has acclimated to having VIP companions. His relationship with the Canadian-conceived pop star seems to have had a more significant effect on that person. Why is astonishing? He's truly irritating. We should be straightforward. The majority of us got a couple of gifts, yet John and I got 87 each. The getting through kinship between Justin Bieber and Minister Karl Lund traces all the way back to roughly 2014, as detailed by GQ. The association started when one more minister at Sung Church looked for Lund's help with a grieving young fellow. In all honesty, Bieber during his well-plugged wild stage with an end goal to help Bieber refocus. The pop star truly lived with Lund and his family for a month and a half in 2014, as detailed by GQ. During this period, there's an entertaining story about Bieber communicating a craving to be sanctified through water at 2 a.m. Lund unfit to find an accessible pool in New York, connected with his companion Tyson Chandler, a 7-foot-tall NBA player for the New York Knicks, who sorted out for a specially designed bath. Thusly, Bieber was purified through water in Chandler's bath, with Lund directing the function. The kinship between Bieber and Lund ended up being commonly valuable, with Lund adding to the change in Bieber's public picture, and Bieber bringing critical star capacity to both Lund and the congregation, as verified by Vox in 2019. Lund additionally cemented his part in their lives by directing Bieber and Hailey Bieber's wedding, as revealed by the Everyday Mail. Anyway, Lund's new embarrassment has left the fate of their relationship dubious, while Baldwin has supposedly unfollowed her on Instagram. Bieber has not this thing caused a stir of many individuals scrutinizing their relationship. Individuals accept that she unfollowed him subsequent to knowing the insight about him submerging Justin in a bath. Yet some likewise accept that she unfollowed him when he made it known of him being faithless to his better half. This disappointment is on me and me alone, and I assume complete ownership of the activities loaned. As said in the extensive message, I presently start an excursion of modifying entrustment with my better half, Laura and my kids, setting aside some margin to deal with and recuperate my own life and search out the assistance that I require. I'm profoundly upset for breaking the trust of many individuals who we have cherished serving, and I comprehend that this news can be exceptionally hard and mistaking for individuals to hear and process anyway from where everything began. Hillsong Church, a worldwide strict foundation, has been standing out as truly newsworthy for its huge name following a sweeping worldwide presence established in Sydney, Australia, in 1983. Hillsong has laid out chapels in 19 nations on 5 landmasses with a typical. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.